Hi students, welcome to Veranda Race, and today we are going to do some questions. We are going to solve some questions based on tenses. The same questions which have been given to you in your homework. So let us start today's session with the question number 1 of the PT level. First question is, basically there are 4 sentences given. We have to find the sentence which is correct. We have to find the correct sentence. Okay, this is what we have to do. So let us start the session. You have to choose one sentence which is correct. John does not write to me for 2 months. John does not write to me for 2 months. See, the basic challenge will be to find the error in each of the sentences, because you have to find the correct sentence, right? So, John does not write to me for 2 months is an incorrect sentence. I'll tell you why. See, it's written for 2 months. For 2 months. So, whenever there is a situation like for or since, we use present perfect or present perfect continuous. So the answer should be John has not written to me for 2 weeks. Has not written to me for 2 weeks. So this was incorrect. So this is not the answer. Jessica has been eating grapes since she is a child. This is also incorrect because it should be she was a child. Because you see, since has been used. So after since, if the subject is there, after since, if the subject is there, there should be a past tense. So it should be she was a child. So answer is Jessica has been eating grapes since she was a child. Next, you haven't yet seen the governor. This is the answer. So answer is C, because this is correct, because you see the sentence is negative, have not, and see, here we have used yet. So with yet we use the present perfect tense. So you haven't yet seen the governor is the correct answer. With yet, present perfect is used. You haven't yet seen the governor. So this is the correct answer. Let's see the D option. Since this question requires explanation of each wrong sentence, so it will be a longer session. Don't worry about that. He is away from school since August last. So since is again used over here. So whenever since or for is used, we use present perfect or present perfect continuous. So the answer should be he has been away from school. Has been away. So the answer is C, which is correct. The rest of the 3 sentences are incorrect. Clear? Okay, let's move to question number 2. They said that the college was closed since last Monday. This is the incorrect sentence because the sentence starts with said. So they said that the college was closed since last Monday. So here since has been used. Whenever since is used, we use the present perfect or present perfect continuous, and if the sentence starts with past tense, we use the past perfect or past perfect continuous. So they said that the college was will be removed and had been should come here, which is the past perfect form. They said that the college had been closed since last Monday. This is the correct answer. So this is not the answer, means this is the correct sentence which I said. 8 hours have passed since he had got hurt. See, any number plus hours, months, decades, centuries, plus have passed, plus since, plus subject. This structure I am telling you. Any number, 8, 7, 5, 6, 4, any number, plus hours, months, weeks, months, decades, centuries, plus have passed, plus since, plus subject is followed by simple past. Simple past. So it should be since he got hurt. It should be since he got hurt. Similarly, 10 years have passed since his grandfather died. So this is also incorrect. So correct answer is this. 2 months have passed since I came here. So 2 number, months, that duration, have passed plus since plus subject plus simple past. That is the correct answer. So answer should be D. 2 months have passed since I came here. This is a very easy question. Moving ahead to question number 3. Melissa is long known to the students of the school. See, long known, this is a kind of duration. So it should be present perfect, has been. The present perfect of is has been. So Melissa has been known to the students of the school. This is the correct answer, has been long known to the students of the school. So this is incorrect sentence, means this is not the answer. The answer we have to find the correct sentence. Okay. His friend will have reached there by this time tomorrow. This is the correct answer. Because by this time, this term denotes, by this time denotes the use of future perfect. Future perfect. So, my friend will have reached there by this time tomorrow is the correct sentence. There is no error in it. Let us see the other sentences. I am worried about the students who failed in the test. So I am worried. This is present simple. So it should be in parallel with present perfect. I am worried about the students who have failed. Who have failed is the correct answer. So I am worried about the students who have failed in the examination. The special structure in which present simple is used with present perfect. Okay. Dorothy will come when she will be ready. Will come, will be ready is a wrong structure because there cannot be two parallel wills. Will cannot be in parallel, or there cannot be two wills in a sentence. So Dorothy will come when she is ready. Will be replaced by is, because this is a subordinate conjunction followed by a subordinate clause. So it should be is, not will be. Clear? So the correct sentence was B. Moving to the next question. Question number 4. It's high time you should go home. This is incorrect sentence. It is high time. First of all, it should be apostrophe S. It's high time you went home. This should be the correct answer. It's high time you went home, because it is high time, it is about time, it is time are followed if they are followed by a subject. If they are followed by a subject, there should be simple past after it. There should be simple past after it. Again, it's high time we played football. So this is a correct sentence, although apostrophe was missing. So let us see if the other sentences are correct or wrong. She is often asking herself questions. So this is asking. So with often, we don't use present continuous. We use present simple. So it should be she often asks himself question. She often asks himself question. She often asks herself question. Herself. He has been born in Canada is incorrect because it should be he was born in Canada. Was born in Canada. Okay, in this we can see all the sentences are incorrect because apostrophe was missing. Clear? So, but let us assume that apostrophe was there. Difficult to assume or presume. So it should be it is high time we played football. So it's basically apostrophe. Let us presume this for now. So this was the correct answer. It's high time means it is high time we played football. Please understand, the apostrophe might have been missing, but the grammatically means tense wise it is correct. It is high time we played football. So mean it is high time, it is time, it is about time should be followed by simple past if the subject is there. Clear? Moving ahead to question number 5. She has been born in a town. Wrong. It should be she was born in a town. Okay, let us go to the previous slide once again. If you go to the 4th question, he has been born in Canada should be he was born in Canada, because it should be simple past because it's an event that has happened in the past. Clear? Moving ahead to question number 5. Similar to the last question we did in the previous slide. She has been born in a town should be she was born in a town. So this sentence is incorrect. If I were a king, I would have been happy. See, if it's an unrealistic case. So if I were a king is right, but this should be would be happy. Because the structure says, if I were a bird, I would fly. If I were a king, I would be happy. So this should be would be happy. So this is also incorrect. I finished my work just now is incorrect. It should be I have finished my work just now. I have finished my work just now. This should be the correct structure. Because just now takes the use of present perfect. Clear? He had been ill for 3 days when the doctor was sent for. This is correct sentence. He had been ill for 3 days, 2 days, whatever it is 3 days. Yeah. He had been ill for 3 days when the doctor was sent for. So when the doctor was sent for, this is simple past and this is past perfect. So this is structure, correct structure. Past perfect plus simple past. Whenever there are two tenses in the sentence which are of the past nature, one is in simple past, one is in past perfect. The previous action is in past perfect, then the subsequent action, the next action is in simple past. So the previous action over here is he had been ill. Obviously he had been ill for 3 days. When the doctor was sent for, the next action was sent for. Simple past. Clear? Was sent is passive voice of simple past. So this is correct answer. Clear? Moving to the next question. Question number 6. The Spartans arrived there 3 years ago. The Spartans arrived there 3 years ago. This is correct because ago has been used, 3 years ago has been used. So arrived simple past is the correct answer. So this is the correct sentence. The Spartans arrived there 3 years ago. Next question. Mohit watches television now. This is incorrect because with now present continuous should be used. Mohit is watching television now. This should be the correct use. Clear? Mohit is watching television now. Next. The great reformer had died in 1966. This is incorrect because it's an event of the historical past. So it should be simple past. It should be the great reformer died in 1966. The great reformer died in 1966. This will be the correct answer because it's an event in the past, historical past. Clear? We shall help you if you will come. So the wrong part is both future tenses have been used over here. So one should be in the simple past, simple present, and one should be in the simple future. So we shall help you if you come. This should be the correct use because it's a subordinate clause, and the subordinate clause is subordinate conjunction, and the subordinate clause should be written in simple present. Clear? And the independent clause should be written in simple future. We shall help you if you come. If you run fast, you will win the race. This should be the correct use. Clear? Moving ahead, question number 7. He has gone to San Francisco last Monday. So last Monday, this is last Monday. So it should be he went to, not has gone. It should be he went to. He went to San Francisco last Monday. He went to San Francisco last Monday. Clear? Jeremy is doing Jessica's homework for an hour. Is doing, see here for an hour has been used. For an hour has been used. So it shouldn't be is doing. Present continuous is wrong. It should be has been doing. Because for an hour denotes a longer duration action which started in the past, continued for some time and still going on. So it should be has been doing. So this is also incorrect sentence. It should be has been doing. Jeremy has been doing Jessica's homework for an hour. Next, I shall help you if you write to me. This is correct sentence because I shall help you independent clause in simple future. If you write to me, this is present simple. Clear? She is going to cinema every Sunday. So this is incorrect because it's a present continuous tense. It should be she goes to cinema. It should be simple present because every Sunday denotes frequency, number, kind of habitual action. So it should be written in present simple. So error was in part. The correct sentence is C. All the rest 3 are incorrect. Clear? Question number 8. My aunt told me a story just now. This is incorrect because with just now we use the present perfect. So it should be my aunt has told me a story just now. Has told me a story just now. Clear? Next, the Purushottam Express left an hour ago. This is correct because an hour ago, with an hour ago, we use with an hour ago, with 3 days ago. So with this kind of expression, we use the simple past. So left is simple past. So this is the correct sentence. Moving to the third question. They felt that they will resign from their post. So this is incorrect because it should be would, because the sentence starts with felt. A sentence that starts with past tense, throughout the sentence simple past is used or past perfect is used. Means the sentence should use past tense in the entire thing. If a sentence starts from a past tense, entire sentence should be in past tense. Clear? She had gone to the park when I had come to see her. See, both past perfect have been used, which is incorrect. One should be simple past, one should be in past perfect. She had gone to the park when I had come to see her. So it should be when I came to see her. Means when I came, she had already gone to the park. So previous action past perfect, previous action past perfect, next action simple past. When I came, she had gone. She had already gone. And when I came. So when I came is the next action simple past, previous action past perfect. Clear? So correct sentence was this one. Moving to the next question. Question number 9. The boys will play if the headmaster allows them. Will play, simple future, subordinate conjunction, subordinate clause, allows, simple present. This is the correct sentence. The boys will play if the headmaster allows them. No error. It is raining all day. Wrong. Because all day is a duration. So it should be present perfect or present perfect continuous because the sentence is in present tense. So it should be, it has been raining. Has been raining. Has been raining all day is the correct answer. He had visited us last week. See, last week should be simple past. So it should be he visited us last week. They have failed last year. This is incorrect. It should be they failed last year. All last year, last week's, 3 days ago, in 1996, last Monday should be written with simple past. Clear? Moving to the next question. Question number 10. I wish I saw you when you were living in Delhi. So it should, see, the sentence starts with I wish. It should be had seen, past perfect. So if a sentence starts with I wish and the subject is there after it, it should be past perfect, right? So I wish I had seen you when you were living in Delhi. This is the correct answer. So this is incorrect sentence. So I have corrected it right now. The judge had not given his verdict until he had studied the case. Well, I'll mark this for you. I'll discuss this with you in detail right away only. But let us see the next question. Kumar lived here since 1930. Therefore, he knows everything about this city. See, it should be has lived. Kumar is a singular entity, so has lived. since 1930, because since has been used, so it should be present perfect or present perfect continuous. Since we are talking about Kumar living in the city and he knows everything about this city, it means he is no more living in the city right now. So Kumar has lived here since 1930 or has been living here since 1930, so he knows everything about this city. So has been living or has lived, both are correct. So this sentence is incorrect 100%. Next, Sheena has been working for this organization for the last 10 years. This is a sentence, this sentence is correct. Because here for the last 10 years has been used, so has been working is the correct usage. Okay, now let us go to option number C. Option number B, the judge had not given his verdict until he had studied the case. A very challenging question, because I'll tell you what, until he had studied the case. What most instructors or most books or most other people think about, students think about this answer is, see, maximum cases what happens, there are two actions. See, had studied is one action and had not given is one action. So let us understand, not given, had not given is an action or is an inaction. So the answer can be, the judge did not give his verdict until he had studied the case. That can be a simple answer. But my answer would be, the judge had not given his verdict until he studied the case. I'll tell you why. Because not giving the verdict is the previous action, right? Then he will study the case. He will study the case after he had not given his verdict, right? So it should be, the judge had not given his verdict until he studied the case. This should be the correct answer. Clear? Moving ahead to the next question. The mains level, common errors, error spotting. Okay. It is generally seen by people living in the locality that Mohan goes for a walk after he eats his dinner. Okay. Is generally seen, present tense, no error in this part. By people living in the locality, no error. That Mohan goes for a walk, no error. After he eats his dinner. So after this particular term, it should be present perfect, because generally in cases of present perfect and simple present, this particular action happens earlier. So it should be perfect. He has eaten. After he has eaten his dinner. So the previous action in those cases where one is simple and one is perfect, the previous action is in perfect, whether it's present tense also, we write the previous action in present perfect. So it should be, it is generally seen by people living in the locality that Mohan goes for a walk after he has eaten his dinner. So error is in part D. We'll mark D as the answer. Clear? Moving to the next question. Question number 2. When we will find out a great solution to this bottleneck, we will become capable of finalizing this project. Okay. We will become, we will find. Two future tenses in a sentence, not possible. So what we'll do is, this is subordinate conjunction. So this will be in simple present. When we find out a great solution to this problem, we will become capable of finalizing this project. So error was in part A, when we find out a great solution, because subordinate conjunction takes simple present after it, with it. So error is in part A, we'll mark A as the answer. Clear? Question number 3. It is appearing to me those men are plotting against us and our innocent families. Okay, fine. So error is in part A, because it should be, it appears to me, and that should also be inserted here. Fine. So error is 100% part A. So it appears to me that those men are plotting against us and our innocent families. Error in part A. Why appears? Because appear is a cognitive verb. It's a stative verb. You don't say it is appearing to me. It appears to me is the correct usage. Clear? Moving ahead to question number 4. The young man who is standing there stayed here for more than a year, but he has never created any nuisance nor has disturbed anyone in our circle. Okay. The man who is standing there stayed here for more than a year. For more than a year. So it should be has stayed. Has stayed. Because with for or since, we use the present perfect or present perfect continuous. So it means that he has stayed here for more than a year. It means which he does not live here anymore. So it should be has stayed. Clear? So error is in part B. So we'll mark B as the answer. Clear? Moving ahead to the next question. Question number 5. Nowadays she teaches the students of the primary section because the primary teacher has been absenting herself for more than a month. Okay. See, nowadays, these days, currently, presently, day by day, at the moment, these take the present continuous. So it should be not teaches, it should be is teaching. She is teaching. This should be the correct answer. Clear? Nowadays, she is teaching the students of the primary section because the primary teacher has been absenting herself for more than a month. So error is in the part A. We'll mark A as the answer. Clear? Moving ahead to question number 6. I have been knowing Kremlin for 10 years, but I don't know where he lives. So I have known Kremlin because know is a stative verb. Know is a stative verb, so it should be have known. Where's the option like that? Have known. See, know is a stative verb, so it cannot be used in the continuous sense. It should be used in the perfect sense. Means have known. So it should be I have known Kremlin. So the answer is part B. It is we have to replace the phrase in case it is required. So we have replaced it with have known. Clear? Moving ahead to question number 7. He uses to study at least till 8 o'clock at night and then he hits the hay. Hits the hay means goes to bed. Hitting the hay means going to bed. So he studies at least till 8 o'clock. He studies at least till 8 o'clock at night. So it should be studies at least. This is the correct answer because it's a kind of habitual action. So it should be studies. Clear? Moving ahead to the next question, question number 8. If he had a few hours to spare, he would spend them in a public library where there are large volumes of books kept. Okay. If he had a few hours to spare, he would spend them. There's no replacement required. I'll tell you why. It's a special structure. If he had, if plus subject plus simple past plus noun plus he would plus V1. This is would spend, would plus V1. This is structure of second conditional. If I had some money, I would give it to the poor. If I had some books, I would give it to the students. If I had some friends, they would help me. So, if he had a few hours to spare, he would spend, would plus V1. So, there is no replacement required. This is the correct answer. Clear? Moving ahead to the 9th question. If I would have done this, I would have done wrong and would have disappointed many of my kith and kin. Kith and kin means friends and relatives. Clear? So, this structure shows I would have done wrong and would have disappointed many of them. So, these two parts are subject plus would have done, would have. So, if I had known it was far away, I would have taken a taxi. If I had done this. So, if plus subject plus had plus V3. If plus subject plus had plus V3, then subject plus would plus have plus V3. Special structure of third conditional. If I had known it was far away, I would have taken a taxi. If he had seen the movie, he would have enjoyed it a lot this way. So, it should be, error is this part. So, if I had done this, this is the correct answer. This will be the correct answer. Clear? Moving ahead to the last question. The question is, if I was him, I would have told the public to exercise control and show patience. See, I have told you earlier also, if plus subject plus to be verb, to be was him. So it should be if I were he. Unrealistic. I cannot be you, right? You cannot be me. If I were he. So unrealistic things are written as if I were he. So it should be if I were he. This is the correct answer. If plus subject plus past subjunctive mood were, if I were subjective case, if I were he, I would have told the public to exercise control and show patience. This is the answer. Clear? So students, I hope you enjoyed today's session a lot. Thank you so much.
ஃபாரின்ல படிச்சாதான் பெரிய ஆளாக முடியும்னு இல்ல, நம்ம ஒரு வெராண்டால படிச்சாலே போதும். வெராண்டா ரேஸ் வங்கி மற்றும் அரசு தேர்வுகளுக்கான ஆன்லைன் பயிற்சி.